Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Venus and Adonis. And for those of you that want to hear about a goddess hitting on a mortal man, we're going to take a look at stanzas 109 to 112 today. And they have already done the deed. She succeeded in seducing him. And once they were done, she was sort of like, call me later. And he's like, no, I'm going boar hunting. And she's like, what? You're going boar hunting? Why would you go boar hunting? Don't you have any idea how dangerous those things are? Like, they have these tusks and they have this hair, and like they're horrible, terrifying beasts that don't care what they kill. And couldn't you tell that when you said that you were going boar hunting, that like I got all pale and you know, here you are lying on top of me. Can't you feel my heart just like pounding away in my chest because I'm terrified for you going hunting boars? And stanza 109 picks up with Venus still talking to Adonis, saying, for where love reigns, disturbing jealousy doth call himself affection's sentinel, gives false alarms, suggesteth mutiny, and in a peaceful hour doth cry, kill, kill, distempering gentle love in his desire, as air and water do abate the fire. This sour informer, this bait-breeding spy, this canker that eats up love's tender spring, this carry-tale, dissentious jealousy, that sometime true news, sometime false doth bring, knocks at my heart and whispers in mine ear that if I love thee, I thy death should fear. And more than so, presenteth to mine eye the picture of an angry chafing boar, under whose sharp fangs on his back doth lie an image like thyself, all stained with gore, whose blood upon the fresh flowers being shed doth make them droop with grief and hang the head. What should I do, seeing thee so indeed, that tremble at the imagination? The thought of it doth make my faint heart bleed, and fear doth teach it divination. I prophesy thy death, my living sorrow, if thou encounter with the boar tomorrow. So what she's saying, first she's explaining her emotions, which, honey, emotions are valid. You know, you're allowed to just own them. But she starts out by explaining her emotions, saying that she's now jealous because she loves him. She's like jealous of this boar that he wants to go hunt, but she's also afraid because this boar will likely kill him. Like, her heart is telling her that she should want him to stay with her instead of going boar hunting, because she's worried about him. And then in the last two stanzas, she's like, I'm so worried about you that I have this image in my head of you having just been gored by a boar. And so like, you're dead on this boar's back, or you're bleeding out all over the place. And she's like, what do I do? What do I do with this image that's stuck in my head? Like, I feel like I'm predicting your death. She says, I prophesy thy death if you go and hunt this boar tomorrow. And she's not quite done trying to talk him out of going boar hunting. We'll get to hear a smidge more on that before we get to how he reacts to all of this. So I'll see you tomorrow for more. Mwah.